Welcome, wrestling fans, to the Lincoln Fieldhouse and the home of the Red Raiders when they take on the Marshfield Tigers. And the Tigers are a state-ranked team, and our Raiders are coming back. Both teams are undefeated, and I guess we'd have to say that we're probably the underdogs. They put a spanking on us last year, but we're better. We're coming back, and we're rebuilding and regrowing here, so we're kind of anxious to get this thing rolling. If you're looking down here on the mat, you probably don't recognize our home mats because we rolled out a brand new mat tonight, black mat with red markings on it, but we paid for with our Rapids mat backers. This is Louis Bennett's. I'm here with Megan doing the camera, and one of our alumni who wrestles for the Badgers, Pat Spray, is going to help me out here a little bit tonight. So we're gonna kind of watch our warm-ups here a little bit, and hope we get this thing rolling in the right direction. The first match of the night will be a 152, who is one of our best wrestlers and one of their best wrestlers. But so what are you thinking here, Patrick?
I'm excited to see us compete because last year Marshfield kind of put on a show on one of our down years. So I'd like to see us come back and take it to them.
I remember watching the TV clip of it, and they said it was the first time in 58 years that Marshfield had beaten Rapids. And from this old coach's standpoint, it was a tough pill to swallow. But, and again, we're still maybe a little bit of an underdog, but I think we're better. And, I watched the dual meets and the tournaments we've been in, and our downside, of course, is that we're forfeiting the top two weights, and it's hard to make up those points. So talk to us a little bit about wrestling for the Badgers.
It's a lot of fun. I get to compete every day with nationally ranked kids, and it's fun to just go out there and try to get better every day and be the best wrestler I can be.
And you've started a few times now, right?
Yep. I wrestled 2 weeks ago against Maryland. That was my first.
And you won?
Yep, I won. It was a good win. Looking for more. I am going to Midlands here in another week.
So let me just mention to the folks here that are watching, the Midlands is one of the premier open tournaments in college wrestling. And I say open because guys that are out of college that are wrestling on the Olympic team can show up over there if they want. But it's a big tournament. It's down at Northwestern, and just to go there is an honor. So the Badgers are taking you.
Yep. I'm glad they think enough of me to take me. So
that's pretty nice. And Big Ten wrestling is rugged, huh?
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's
Premier conference.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. And when you look at Iowa and Minnesota and Ohio State now and Penn State, who I think they won the last 6 out of 7 maybe NC2As.
The other one was Ohio State. So
in Ohio State, yeah, and they got with the Kyle Slater. So anyway, just to be on that team is pretty good. We're going to turn you over to this national anthem here. Well, thank you. We're going to listen to the introductions. The drawway was 152. What that means is that we'll start at 152 pounds. And we're going to let you listen to Scott Tesh, the PA announcer, a little bit.
In the first matchup at 152 pounds from Marshfield, they have a junior, Nolan Hurdle. Your there's the senior, Carter Deal. The match at 160 pounds, a pair of seniors from the Marshfield Tigers, Pete Young. Your Red Raiders, Tony Sawyer. At 170 pounds, the Tigers have a junior, Bentley Schwabbeck Osterman. Your Red Raiders, sophomore, A.J. Shook. At 182 pounds, Marshfield has a senior, Isaac Slark. Your Red Raiders, a junior, Robert Kohler. At 195 pounds, a pair junior. From the Tigers, Sam Mitchell. Your Red Raiders, Lane Carolina. At 220 pounds, Marshfield's junior, Alex Gross, will receive a forfeit. At 285 pounds, Marshfield's senior, Connor Perry, will receive a forfeit. At 106 pounds, Damien Bennett, Wisconsin Rapids, receives a forfeit. At 115 pounds, the matchup of freshman from the Marshfield Tigers, Gabe Hughes. Your Red Raider, a junior, Jay Albert. At 120 pounds, a sophomore from the Tigers, Simon Beasley. Your Red Raiders, a junior, Alistair Green. The matchup at 126 pounds, a junior from Marshfield, Caden Denny. Your Red Raiders, a freshman, Ryan Siri. At 132 pounds, a junior from Marshfield, Leonard Conable. Your Red Raiders, a sophomore, Zach Campbell. At 138 pounds, a pair of sophomores from the Tigers, Spencer Worthlin. Your Red Raiders, White Blues. And at 145 pounds, a junior from Marshfield, Caden Pierce. Your Red Raiders, Hunter Johnson.
So there you have it. You saw the lineups. You heard the lineups. The official for tonight's meet is Dan Parlier from Edgar, who's been ref the Raiders for a long time, and he's a good official. So this matchup, who do you see, Pat?
Yeah, Berg and
Nolan Hurdle.
they split last year. Should be a good matchup. I'm excited to watch this.
Yeah, they're both a little wide open. The one thing about Berg is he wrestles pretty loose, scores a lot of points, gives up a lot of points, and Hurdle is a little bit like that too. And Hurdle has started for him since he's been a freshman. So we're going to see what goes here. And this has a lot to do with how this dual meet's going to go, because we can't afford to lose this match.
Toss up.
And they go off the mat here. Pretty good shot, pretty good counter. So for you now, Patrick, it's a little different watching high school wrestling again after being involved with Division I wrestling. And wrestling is so tough. Hang in there, Berg. Hang in there, buddy. Got to whiz her down here.
Wrestle here, wrestle. There you go.
1 point escape, Eagle.
favor.
Yeah, it really was. And we didn't counter it very well.
Both times that Berg has shot this match has been in the back leg. He's not really moving him that level.
No, he's not getting much of an angle. And the better wrestling you're in, the more important it is to get angles. Close the gap up here, Berg.
There it is. Got caught trying to circle around him before he blocked his arms.
We got 10 seconds here. Oh, and he called a quick stalemate. Stalemate's a good call, I guess. It don't favor either wrestler, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Oh. Oh, boy, he was in on a nice takedown and then kind of lost his balance, huh? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
And we were pretty lucky we weren't scored on. This new mat we rolled out, we washed it, but it's a little sticky. And we talked to the kids about that too. So Hurdle's down, Diebel's up, with Hurdle winning 2-1 at the beginning of the second period here.
Just gotta catch that wrist right there.
One of the things that we mentioned, and you're pretty well aware, is again, Berg wrestles a pretty loose style. And to win tough matches, you got to have a really good defense.
Got to be stingy with points. You can't be giving away points.
Yep, that's really so. So Hurdle leads 3-1. Hurdle takes a pretty good shot.
Finish that, stay in bounds.
So the college rules now, you would have kept wrestling there. As long as any part of either wrestler is in bounds, you keep wrestling. Is that right?
That's very true. So they could have been an inch away from the floor, and then he would have kept wrestling if the foot was in.
Yeah. Do you like that?
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Now, high school rules has changed a little bit.
Yep.
You can pin out of bounds now and score points out of bounds, but the takedown rule's still the same. Berg's going to have to get in a good stance here. You get a little loose here again.
Yeah, and a little bit straight-legged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And straight-legged there almost got him heel picked.
Didn't move his feet too well on that shot.
Yeah. 31 seconds left here in the second period, and Hurdle leads Diebel 3-1. There'll be a lot of points scored in this match yet, I think.
I think so. Yeah, this match isn't over by any means. Oh, Berg. Keep wrestling here. Gotta get one here, Berg. Gotta get one.
Really out of position shot.
I think we gotta go down here. We gotta get that point.
Oh yeah, we got to get the point back. So the score is 5-1, Hurdle. And Pat's right. We got to go down. You got to try and get. You got to stay in the match now. That doesn't mean you got to try and get them all back at once. We got to get one, and then he's got to tighten his defense up on his feet if he is back on his feet.
His balance on his own shots.
He was, and I wonder if that has a little bit to do with that sticky mat. I don't know.
He's got to get on his offense here now. Take him down twice.
5-2 Hurdle from Marshfield. First match of the dual meet at 152 pounds.
There you go. Get some motion here, Berg. Oh. Reshot.
That would have been nice in the middle of the mat. There was takedown plus back points, but again, in college, that would have scored, right?
Oh, yep. Might have been at least a takedown. Hurdle's really controlling the tie-ups here.
He is.
Because Clausenberg did not have very much offense produced.
Berg can't penetrate it at all.
You gotta set him up this, Berg.
There's no setup there.
That's why Hurdle's able to just down block with no real threat of a takedown given up.
Come on, step around here, Berg. Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Berg. Step over that ankle.
Yeah, don't let go of it.
Stalemate. Stalemate. Now Berg's gotta go big. You can't get 2 takedowns that fast, I don't think.
17 seconds left, and Diebel's
Find some points here, Berg.
losing. And Diebel scores a takedown off a front headlock, and the score is 4-5. So Diebel goes down 5-4 at 152 pounds, and is what we kind of talked about. Got a little sloppy with his points and gave up points, and I think he was coming back here pretty good. But you can't fall behind in tough matches and plan on making it all up in the last minute.
That's one thing that Berg's always kind of done. Comes up strong at the end of the match.
You're right. Yep.
I think once he fixes that, he'll be a tough wrestler to beat.
Well, it has to be. He's one of our guns. There's no doubt. So at 160 pounds, we have Peyton Young, a senior from Marshfield, and Cody Sawyer, a senior from Rapids, who has really kind of turned the corner for us a little bit. He won the EdStech tournament, and he did it pretty dominating match, and Cody has always been pretty good, but he's got the slow feet.
He's always lacked the confidence, I think.
I think that's probably right.
And I think that's something that's changed this year. He's got a lot of confidence in himself this year. I'm glad to see that.
So he gave Marshfield Young an escape point. And what you try and do, if you're good enough on your feet, look at here. Took him right to his back. Didn't get back points, but boy, it's a nice takedown. But ideally, if you could, if you can, if you're good enough on your feet to take people down and then cut him loose, you can break him mentally pretty early, and that's really what he's trying to do here. He's been pretty physical here. Yep. 46 seconds left. Let's see what the coaches will want him to do here.
Back on our feet.
Can he cut him loose again? So we got a little more than 40 seconds left.
That's a nice shot by Marshfield.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened here. Oh, really? Grabbing the fingers call.
Oh, that's a pretty unusual call.
I don't know if that was warranted.
Yeah, I don't either. It was a big point, though, because now the score is 4-3.
We gotta find down here this period. Free shot.
Yeah, you gotta stay on offense, Cody. Marshfield's kind of picking up the pace here a little bit, getting a little offense going.
I think he'll tire out, though.
Cody does counter pretty darn well.
Nice.
That was nice. Oh, a little short drag.
Yep. Got a little.
With 5 seconds left, and control him, ride this period out here, Cody. So Cody Sawyer at 160 pounds is leading Peyton Young from Marshfield 6-3.
I think we're going to have to find some bonus points here this match if we want to stay in the...
Oh, you're absolutely right. And I'm not sure. Coach Scott went over there and questioned, I guess, that finger pulling or whatever. I would too. That was over-reffing maybe a little bit.
I think so.
But then again, I guess that ref's a little closer than we are.
Oh, hips down.
Easy reaching back here.
See Cody, yep, nice switch around. Sweet here. He's inside both of his legs here, so you got to belly back down and start over.
Pretty nice. He got in some switch action and he kept his hips moving, and finally Marshfield said, heck with it, let him go. So we got to stay on offense, so we can't be letting this guy shoot on us as much. 7-3 Young with a minute left here in the second period.
Yeah, you're right. I think Cody's got to stay on offense here all match. Got to find some bonus points for us. Nice shot. Russell here.
He's got good power. That's what's getting him by here. Just out-horsed him there, but...
Yeah, Young's getting in pretty deep on him.
Sure did.
That was a nice down block. 3 shot here.
Now Cody's in pretty good shape here.
Yeah.
Nice takedown off a front headlock. But you're right, we need bonus points in this match.
We're up 9-3 right now with 30 seconds left.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. I guess first you got to get the win.
I think it's Marshfield's choice. They'll probably go down, try to get that extra point. He's got to use that bottom foot.
Yeah, 2 seconds here. Get through here, Cody. Okay, so at 160 pounds, Cody Sawyer leads 9-3. And we'll be... Who chose neutral here?
I think that was Marshfield who chose neutral.
So it's 9-3, and we need this win. And we really could use some bonus points.
Be helpful. Gotta get that leg back first, Cody.
Well, you can't let somebody real good get that deep on you.
See right there? He's up around his head. He's got to lock around the crotch. Get his hips back.
Just going to get the takedown here, but it concerns me how deep Marshfield's getting in on him. He really penetrated deep. Oh! Potentially dangerous. Cody's pretty powerful. He's horsing. That's what I really noticed down at the Edge Tech tournament. He studded those guys around pretty good.
Yeah, he's definitely a strong kid. He's got the length to go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're up by 7 right now.
11-4.
Gonna have to find another takedown here to get an 8. Oh, that was a nice. Oh! Got some near fall here.
Boy, he went right through him, didn't he?
Hips down. It's not like I'm coaching here more than commentating. Find some back points here.
He got a 1 count, huh?
We got a 2 near fall there.
All right then. So the score is 15-4. Now we should be looking for a tech fall if we can. Wonder what we want to do here. He hasn't been real aggressive on his feet. I think they're going to look to try and score back points, huh? Wow.
Got a Navy or no?
Yeah, I couldn't get the...
Throw that top leg in. Gotta throw that top leg in to get some leverage on him.
10 seconds. And he's getting back points. Come on, Cody. Stay with it, buddy. What did he get? 2.
Just going to be just short of that tech ball.
If we could have got a 3-pointer there. Major decision, Cody Sawyer, 17-4 over Peyton Young. And he wrestled a heck of a match. He was trying to get us those points. And that brings the team score 4-3 in favor of Lincoln. So that, I guess, just trying to clue everybody in, that was 2 of our best wrestlers.
Yep.
And we split. AJ is going to make a lot of mistakes, but he's going to go hard.
Yep, he's going to fight for the full 6 minutes. I think Osterman here is one of their better wrestlers. He's going to go hard for a couple.
He has. I think he wrestled Max, my grandson, last year.
Yep.
Fight this off. That a boy.
Nothing yet.
Score 2-1 Osterman from Marshfield at 170 pounds.
Stay square here, AJ.
Just horsing him around. Oh, no, don't get the old barbed wire here. Come on, pull those knees up, pull them up.
Osterman's digging that head in there. Trying to look for
Yeah, it's...
cradle. Some fight there from AJ not to be turning that cradle.
Yeah, well, yeah, and actually, that knee in the side is illegal.
Yeah.
And not the knee, the head in the side. That could have hurt.
We're getting a point here.
1 penalty point for Evans.
Grabbed that elbow right into his ribs.
Called a slam.
Called a slam, and there's 2 ways of handling this here right now. If AJ can't finish, then we would win on a default. No, they're not going to do that. I know the coaches here, they're going to continue, but he got slammed there pretty hard, and I think his elbow got jammed into his side there.
Yeah, look at him holding his rib.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. The one-sided mats like this, I sell mats. I might have sold this mat, but they don't have the cushion, the 2-sided mats, and you know, the universities wrestle on the old 2-sided mats,
Yeah. Looking for that near side cradle. Oh, there you go. Square up here.
That a boy, that a boy. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, way to fight that off, AJ.
Yeah, I like the enthusiasm he had, and I didn't realize he was just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a
We've got some good young kids, and young might be the word here.
You can eliminate some of his mistakes. He'll be a good wrestler.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, nice kid. So at the end of the first period, Marshfield leads AJ Schutz here 4-3, and team score is 4-3 for Rapids at 170 pounds here. So this Osterman has started for him for 2-3 years, huh?
Yeah, I think he's won a conference title or 2.
I think he did too. Yeah.
He's a good wrestler.
If the thing for a guy like AJ, what he has to do is try and stay in the match.
Gotta keep his hips up.
Atta boy, get him up, get him up, get him up, get those hips up. Yeah, you're okay.
Nice job, AJ.
We got to stay in the match.
Right.
Can't let it get away on us. Boy, he countered and countered and countered, and then eventually got taken down.
It was just a reversal.
It was a reversal, yeah.
Now it's 2 instead of 3 added on to his score.
That's a tight bar. That's a tight arm bar. And it's pretty tight. We got 50-some seconds left here.
A lot of time left. Oh, he might come out of the coat.
Well, he's a scrappy one. That took some effort.
He's not done.
You have to have wrestled and been in a tight arm bar to know how bad that hurts.
Yeah, it does not feel good. AJ's not done yet. He's ready to go.
I think so. He's probably looking at a nosebleed here a little bit. So the score is 9-2.
Favor of Osterman.
Yeah. Marshfield has turned the corner pretty much. They were kind of a doormat for years and years, and they've had a good kids program going for quite a while. And the coach here, Jackson Hine, wrestled for the Badgers.
Yep.
And he's the son of Dan Hine, who coached the Wausau West team for a lot of years and had a really good team. So he's got some good genes in there, and he does what we want to do. He's the FIAD teacher down at their middle school, so I'm sure he recruits the heck out of any kid that shows any athletic potential.
Yeah, he's built Marshfield up pretty well.
Yeah.
We got to fight this off here.
This is a tight one. Got the wrists and yeah. So Osterman from Marshfield picks up a pin on A.J. Schutz at 170 pounds, and it turns the score into 9-4 Marshfield. And we gotta see what we're doing here.
Got Roger coming up here, looks like.
Marshfield is a Ben Gust. I know nothing about him. He's a sophomore. And Roger Fuller is a junior. 182 pounds, and Roger tweaked his hamstring. He's really hobbling in practice the last couple of nights, but I think we're going to be ready. If Roger can keep from getting his head down, he gets his head pulled down, he gets stuck underneath. You probably remember that, like that.
Yep.
And it's hard to wrestle when you're looking down at the mat. But we're going to have to sooner or later. Come on, that was nice. That was pretty nice. Just didn't quite turn the corner, did he?
Another duck. Oh, let's get this take down here. Come on. Stand.
Get it, Roger. Get it. That was a nice duck. Take him forward, Roger. Take him forward.
Come on, Roger.
Take him forward, Roger. Don't get too many opportunities like that. But he penetrated well, got behind.
There we go. That's two.
That is two. That was a nice takedown, Patrick.
Looks like he's pretty good at that duck. We're going to get right on our offense here. Try to
And Gus gets away, and he's not a real good rider. So, but here we are with a 2-1 score. Can't get your head down, Roger. Can't get your head down.
stay square here, Roger.
Get your. That's his downfall here. He gets his head down, and he doesn't penetrate with his hips.
Yeah.
That were in pretty good shape. Whoa, I thought.
You gotta stay square.
Just gotta stay with that hand control.
There you go. Another duck here.
Yeah, he's gotta hit that. Oh, here we are with our head down again. They want to go to that head in the hole cradle.
Chin, Roger. I think that stomach's a little overdue.
So Roger Fuller leads 2-1 over Ben Gust of Marshfield at 182 pounds. And he's had a couple nice attempts. That was a really nice duck under. And got behind him one time and couldn't get him down the mat. I think the height there kind of hurt a little bit.
I think so too.
So Fuller's on the bottom. Keep moving, Roger. Keep moving. Get your base. Keep your base. Keep your base. Come on, scissor him through. Ooh, we don't want to...
No. There we go. Square up here.
Get that arm through, Roger. That a boy. And we got a reversal out of it. Yeah.
Good shot, Roger.
Really. Again, what I mentioned before, and I know you've watched it on TV, but these kids have got a lot of fight this year, I think. I think that's going to be an escape. Scores 4-2, Roger Fuller.
Got a little out of position there trying to...
Yeah. Well, trying to turn him, I think.
Trying to hit a 2%.
You know what they say? You know why they call it a 2%?
The worst 2%.
2%. And that'd be a... Oh, fire. Fight this, Roger. Come on. Get a whizzer in here. Come on, get down. Get him down. Get heavy on that. Battle here, Roger. Battle.
That's a stalemate.
Yeah, it is a stalemate. Call it a stalemate, ref.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Wow. Wow, yes. Yeah, he almost... Well, he battled that for a long time. 5 seconds. And the period's probably going to end like this. Marshfield will probably go down.
Gonna have to get 2 minutes hard here.
That was quite an effort.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not sure the technique was great. You can't let somebody get your leg up in the air that high that many times. So what are we going to do here? Ride as long as we can? Roger Fuller is up 4-2.
Got to think in 1, not 2 here.
Keep that wrist, Roger. Drive him down. Come on, buddy.
Gotta let it go or take him down. Can't take a stalling call here, Rod.
And that could be the call pretty soon.
It's switched off. He's got to work up. Oh, no.
Come on, battle here, Roger. Get your head up. Boy, that old head down there is killing him.
He's got to wrestle this match hard. You know he's going to be shooting a lot.
Wow. Just didn't move our feet at all. So Roger Fuller's down 5-4, and we got to come back here. We got 50 seconds left here. Got to keep going, Roger. Come on, come on. Pick up the mo here, buddy. 5-4. Gust from Marshfield. Come on, turn in here, buddy. Got to pick up the juice here a little bit.
Yeah, there's not much movement down there.
No, this almost looks like conditioning here. "15 seconds. Come on, Roger. Come on, get a burst here. So the match ends with Gust from Marshfield winning 5-4.
Too little too late there, I think. He started moving a lot later than he should have.
If they beat us just on conditioning there at the end, it looked like we we just didn't keep it moving.
Took too much time before we started getting it.
Yeah, what started out, he had a nice duck under early, and so that brings the team score 12-4 for Marshfield. And here we are with Sam Mitchell and Lane Collada, a couple juniors, only Lane is a pretty novice wrestler. He just came out last year, and he's going to be fine, but I don't know if we're ready for, see, there we are sitting on our butt.
Nothing yet.
Mitchell kind of stayed after that. We're not countering very well. Come on, Lane. Come on. Pick those hands. Come on, buddy. Mitchell's a pretty tight cradle here. And picked up 2 back points.
I'm used to that 4-point here in college. I'm not used to that 2-inch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Yeah. You can really build up a lead fast in college with that 4-point near ball.
Yeah. Well, we got your old teammate here, my grandson, Brock Bennett,
Yeah, we got Brock right here.
who's up here with us, and Brock is wrestling at Upper Iowa. He's a redshirt freshman down there. He's got a good year going. He's like 15-3 or something like that. He didn't want to take the mic, though. Pat had to do this. Oh, boy. We got to get that elbow down. We're getting beat up here, Pat.
Yeah, solid. Short time now. If we could just fight, though.
So at 195 pounds, Sam Mitchell pins Lane Collada.
I think we got 2 forfeits coming up here.
Yeah, and this is the hard part of our team this year. We don't have a heavyweight. And they weighed in a bunch of kids. I don't even know if these guys are big enough to wrestle here, but legally I guess they are, so they're going to get a forfeit.
That brings the score to 24.
220 pounds, and then they're going to walk a heavyweight out here to pick up 6 more. And that kills you in dual meets. You just can't make those points up. And I'm not picking on guys that are heavyweights in the crowd, but it's an easy weight to win or lose at. It's the softest weight. When you get a good heavyweight, that's really important. And we've over the years we've had our share of state champions there, but not this year.
Looks like they got a 106 pounder in there, coach. On the sheet it says a 4th grade.
I'm not sure what this is. They probably weighed a kid in here. We're probably playing the slide dog. Scores 30-4, Marshfield. I got no idea who this is. Do you?
No idea.
But we have Damian Bennett, who's a pretty good little 106-pounder. And evidently, here's a kid that just finally got down to weight for Marshfield. So going into this meet, the Valley rankings, where Rapids was 2-0, Everest was 1-0, Marshfield 1-0, Merrill's 1-1, Wausau West is 1-1, Point and Wausau East are both 0-2. Got a frog that crawled in my throat here. We get through this, then we're going to have Christmas, then we're going to the Eau Claire Holiday Tournament. the 30th. We thought we were going to get a forfeit here, so Marshfield had weighed somebody in, but didn't list him in the program. Yeah, my guess is this is a kid that just finally got down to weight because they have been forfeiting at 106 the whole time. He doesn't get a lot of motion on his feet. "35 seconds, 0-0 to 106 pounds.
This is a match we need to win if we want to get back in this game.
For sure. Nice. Brought him back in, dumped him. That was a nice takedown. With time running down here in that first period, so.
About 5 seconds.
Yeah, we not only got to win this, we need some bonus points here pretty soon.
Marshfield defers. Go ahead and take bottom.
Oh, boy, he's pretty explosive coming off the bottom. So Damian Bennett scores an escape, and he's leading 3-0 here. And he's having trouble keeping his kid on the mat. He's attacking.
The other wrestlers either taking a half shot or no shot, so.
What was that? Was that for Solly?
No, we just got a point for Marshfield grabbing our headgear.
Yeah, I guess we'll take it.
That's 3 penalty points already in this duel. Nice little pass.
Attaboy, nice. Now we got to go to work. Now we got to try and get some points here.
We're up 6-0 right now.
$50 seconds. Come on, Damien. Keep some pressure on here.
There we go. Run that, Damien.
Oh, he's in there pretty tight.
Tighten it up here. There it is. Oh, that's a pin.
That's tight. That's a pin. Hit that man, yeah. But once he got that half in, he hammered it home.
That was a nice match by Damien.
It was a nice matchup. That's better than a forfeit.
Yeah, you don't want to get too many forfeits with young guys because
Right.
they're not going to get a chance
He's right,
to
yeah.
wrestle and compete.
Now, I've heard a lot about this Gabe Pugh. He's only a 9th grader, but I guess he's pretty good. And we think Cale's pretty good, too. Cale has improved a lot. Cale Bennett is a junior. He's my grandson. And he's finally grown up to be a regular sized guy. He has trouble on his feet protecting. Wow. Pugh's pretty aggressive, pretty much controlling the tie, yeah. We got to get on offense. He's got a good low single, but he's got to be able to get into it.
Got to find a control tie here, slow Pugh down a little bit. That's nice.
That's right, yeah. And Pugh is kind of controlling the ties here. Wow. They're pretty good at bringing that head down. That's happened to us a couple times. Come on, Cale. Square up here, buddy. It was good. Oh boy, turn the corner, bud. Yeah, he was in there pretty tight. Come on, Kale. Come on, buddy. He has come up through their kids program. He's been around a while, and I don't know if they're ranked. Both of them are ranked in the state.
Yep.
Atta boy. Fight in. It is stalling.
So that's a gimme call on potentially dangerous there instead of a stalling.
25 seconds here. Two is leading Bennett's 2-0 at 113 pounds.
Gotta find one here, Kale. He's up to his feet.
Can't get that wrist off.
She's not doing much to try to turn him here. Oh, scoot here.
She's pretty content to ride, yeah. Well, Pugh kind of owned that first period. We got to get back in the scoring. Choice goes to Bennett's. He deferred. Pugh's going to go down. We got to get a good hard start here. We got to get that, stop that first move and try and get some control here.
That was a good first move. Nice. Lift that other ankle up. Lift that other ankle up.
He got too high.
He's all right here. Just got to keep his hips up. There you go. Nice job.
Oh, boy.
He let that ankle go. He got behind him.
So Pugh gets an escape, a long escape, but so they're back on their feet, and Pugh's leading Bennett's 3-0. He has trouble protecting those legs yet. Come on, Kale, you got to get on offense here a little bit. Atta boy.
Got to get that other arm across that other leg.
Oh, no. He did everything right, too. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Got taken right to his back off of that. Come on, you got to get those arms free, buddy. Get your hips up. Come on, pull your knees up. Get them up. Get them up. I thought he was going to get extra points off of that thing. He's got his arms all hung up here. 25 seconds, 20 seconds. Come on, kid, I gotta get those arms free, buddy.
Come
on, Kale.
I think we'll be all right this period. Now we got to find a way to get back.
He got a nice shot in there, and it came out the back door, and then got turned in on. So what are we gonna do here? Look for points. Yeah, it's probably his best. He's riding too high.
There we go. Oh, yeah, he's high. You get a nice shot scooting back on that.
Stretch him, Kale. Okay.
It's a very fast stalemate when he hasn't been hitting stones very quick for us all night.
8-0 is the score. The minute 33 seconds left. And Bennett's is on the short side of an 8-0 score with Pugh from Marshfield at 113 pounds. Cale's got a pretty good cradle, but he can't get any kind of control here to get it going.
Pugh's looking for an inside shift here.
Well, he twists this knee up here pretty good.
You might get a split on here, Coach.
Wow.
Cale, don't lose that leg.
Pull it in, Cale.
That's near fall.
So if you get 2 and 2-2, we got 4.
Do it again, Cale. He's got to keep his head tight in there.
Pull it in, Cale, buddy. Can't lose that head.
Score should be 11-4.
Should be. Yeah. I'm surprised the coaches aren't there. That's Jerry not paying attention there. He was 2 and 4 points. Or maybe they didn't, huh?
Come on, Cale, sit through here. He's in a Peterson position here.
Come on, yeah, roll it. Come on. Pugh recovers really well.
I think Scott's going to go argue that 2 points to try to. Oh, that's a 2 reversal right there. Oh. How are you going to get a 1 point escape there?
I don't know. I think he's going to go ask him, but Pugh's a pretty good athlete. He there was a couple of places there. I thought Cale that good shot. And he came out the back door, but didn't. Kind of got caught up.
All right, we got that change call back.
Well, then Marshfield goes up. What did they do? They picked up 33-10. Yeah, we needed that win.
Yeah, we did. That's right. We got Alex Green coming up right now.
And Alistair has improved quite a bit this year. Again, real novice wrestler. He's wrestling Simon Bailey, a sophomore. Interesting to see how this goes. Alistair's improved quite a bit. He's real strong, but again, real inexperienced, like a lot of our kids are. Come on, stretch him out, bud. Pretty strong.
Yeah, there's a nice little re-attack we got going on right now.
Marshfield's done pretty good about getting our head down.
Stalemate position. 20 seconds. There we go. little tap that he's doing on the forehead is now illegal in college.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What can you do?
Well, I mean, it can be like a light tap, but you can't do it
Oh, you can't do the heel of your hand.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
good.
Huh. Interesting.
Like he does it every time they're away. That's a nice snap down by Alistair.
I thought he had that chin pretty good in there. Alistair's going to be okay. He's, like I say, really inexperienced, but he's got good power, and he's improved a lot. I know that.
Seems like he's a pretty good athlete. Doesn't know how to control his body, I don't think.
Marshfield's been pretty good about controlling the ties.
Right.
All the way down. Down to the mat. There you go.
Well, actually, our getting through that first period 0-0 was not bad. I think Alistair lost a contact.
Yeah, I think he lost the contact.
So after they all walk around on the mat, I'm not sure it's going to do much good to try to get that contact back. So Marshfield chooses down. Alistair Greening is in the top position with a 0-0 score. Ooh.
Those are legging pretty well.
Yeah, he does. Oh, we're pretty high, too. Got to drive forward. Come on, take him forward, man. Got too high, and he kind of swam through on it.
You got a belly out here, Alistair.
Look at this. Well, he didn't bail out. He didn't listen to you.
It's a good thing he didn't. He knew what he was doing.
He had that the whole time, evidently. So Alistair Greening gets a 2-point near fall. But he's got to keep his head up. Get his head up here. Come on, Alistair.
Got to elevate that foot.
Well, if he stays with this leg, well, he's hung up now.
Oh, no, I think Marshall's got a cradle locked up. No near fall.
Break those hands, Alistair.
Yeah, face up here.
We're getting kind of pounded up on here a little bit, but, you know, he's fighting back pretty hard. So Alistair Greening is up 3-2 off of a, I guess almost, it was an offensive cradle, but it was on a defensive position. Come on. Oh.
I wonder what we're going to do here.
They're going to go on their feet, I
I think
guess.
that's a good choice. Just to feel something. Have to go 2 minutes hard here.
He don't have a real good stance here. It's kind of a concern. But you're right, going down on this guy, the guy was cradling him all the time. Probably wasn't a good choice. He was in kind of a rush in there a little bit.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea to go back to that Russian match.
He's got to keep his head up here. Stretch him out, Alistair. Stretch him out. He's okay here. Come on, keep his head buried. Keep it buried.
Gotta stay square here. Stay square. Let's score here.
Oh, we don't want that guy's head out. Look at this. Look at this.
got a cradle locked up, Coach.
He does.
Nice job, Al.
And we got the takedown. All right. So Alistair Greening goes up 5-2. Boy, he's wrestling his heart out here, Patrick. I think I would consider this an upset.
Oh, I would agree.
And he's going after more points, actually.
Alistair's not done yet. He wants more. That was a great match by Alistair.
It really was. I mean, all the time you were trying to tell him to let go of that cradle, and he kept it.
Good thing he didn't listen to me.
Yeah, it was 3 points. Yeah, wow. I'd say that's an upset. I don't think Marshfield planned on losing that. Alistair Greening comes up with a 5-2 decision at 120 pounds. And the score changes to 33-13 Marshfield. So we're kind of fighting an uphill battle here. But I don't know anything about Caden Dundee, but I know Ryan Searing, our freshman, has wrestled pretty darn well as of early in the season. So let's hope he can stay in here. Nice counter.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice shot. That he's got. He's got a really nice shot.
Been in their starting lineup for like 2 years, and he's a decent little wrestler.
This guy, yeah, he was tough in the club always. Don't lose this. Oh, boy. Oh, he walked into that cradle, huh? Fight this, Ryan. Fight this now.
Gotta break that grip. Break that grip.
He's got his leg blocked pretty good. Oh, not now. Break that grip is right.
There we go. He had his legs hung up in there pretty tight.
So what's the call here? Did they? Is that the cry rule?
I think that's just a potentially dangerous call.
Ooh, thank you, Pat. 2-2. Gotta quit that inside leg stand up. Roll all the way through it. Oh, easy, Ryan. No. He's gonna get called here, huh? "15 seconds and we're in trouble." That inside leg stand-up was walking right into that cradle. I'm not sure what he's hanging on to here.
Tip.
Must have been his hip, huh? Marshfield gets the fall here. He got hung up in a real nasty cradle. And it seemed like the whole time he was complaining about his hip or something there.
Started out that match really well with that takedown.
So Marshfield picks up a pin on that. Kind of an injury to Ryan Searing, but that was a nasty cradle he got hung up on. He rolled him all the way through. It was almost like a suicide cradle. His arm got through. So Marshfield jumps out 39-13, and now we're going to go with at 132 pounds. And I got a feeling these two guys split last year, didn't Hamill and Knable?
Not really sure.
Zach Hamill, sophomore for the Raiders, and Tanner Knable, a junior. Zach's been wrestling pretty good, kind of off and on. He don't move his feet real good. He's got the, and he don't have a lot of confidence either. And I think that's a lot of our team. We get our elbow up in the air.
We're letting these guys get the corner on their shots.
They're controlling the tie. Yeah, they really are.
He's fighting us pretty well. Trying to keep wrestling there, Zach.
Trying to holler for two there, and actually Hamill ended up in the better position. But he's got to move his feet. He's got to. If you're hearing some hollering here, it's his dad, who was a state champion for us a few years ago. I'd say a few years ago.
Years ago. I'd say it was only about, what, 5 years ago, right?
Boy, it seems like just yesterday, Pat. No! I guess it turned out to that.
It's two yet, Coach.
Yeah, wow.
That's two.
Must have a little blood time here. Knable from Marshfield is 2-0 over Zach Hamill at 132 pounds, and we got to come up with a win here pretty soon.
Yeah, we're winding down in the meat here.
I want to thank Megan, our one of our managers, for running the camera here tonight and eating popcorn. And Patrick Spray here is home for Christmas from wrestling at the University of Wisconsin. And this is Louis Bennett's bringing you your mat side commentary for the Raiders and the Marshfield Tigers at home here in the field house. And both teams undefeated to this point. Marshfield is the stronger team. I think we've wrestled about as good as we probably could have. Marshfield deferred, Hamill goes down, and we got to try and manufacture a point here. We got to build a base, though. We can't be wrestling from down here on the side of our head.
Gotta build up here, Zach.
Come on, Zach, you got to get a base here. He's not building much of a base here.
Keeps looking back in.
Looking for cheap points here, and it's not there. You gotta get your hips free. That's probably the biggest thing that you find out in college is you can't leave your hips lay around on the mat.
Very true. I'd say the biggest transition from high school to college is one is just keeping a base and getting that point from bottom, and then two, everyone's good at defense in college. You got to work really hard to get them to take that. So everyone's going to fight you to the very end to give up that 2 points.
Well, there's quite a difference too in college because you have riding time.
Right.
So what I've noticed the last couple of years is guys have gotten tougher on the mat, on top.
Yeah, because that's a huge point that you're going to get if you can be able to ride someone.
Come on, Zachary. There we got one. So I close the score to 2-1 with 10 seconds left. But we got to get on offense. And his dad's right. We are hurting for head position.
He gets that rush a lot, but he always gives up the head position, so there's no offense that can
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Looks like we're going to ride him here. We got to either find a turn or find a takedown.
We're going to stop that first move.
I think we got to... I don't know much about Zach's top wrestling. Maybe he's a tilter. But I know...
I'm not sure.
What's going on here?
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Called both coaches.
They must have forgot to start the clock, huh?
Oh, yeah. We got 1:37 left, it looks like, in the third period. Zach's down 2-1. Starts on top.
Well, now we got to get on offense. Hamill's down 3-1. And
Mabel kept wrestling there.
no, and Marshfield's still on offense. And they're doing exactly what we should be doing.
Right.
So here we are again in that Russian with a head on the outside. And I don't know how you can get a takedown out of there.
Now we're extended. We gotta know where we are here, Zach. Know where we are here, Zach. Good job.
He gets into that Russian pretty well. If he just lower his level and get his head over on the other side, he'd be able to generate some angle. 37 seconds. And Zach Hamill is down 3-1 in a 132-pound match. And he gets stretched out here. And Knebel just counters him pretty well. That's exactly what happened. He took a break, and Knebel got his second shot in there, Pretty frustrating.
I think that's just the inexperience coming out in our team. There's not a whole lot of chain wrestling going on.
Maybe, and not keeping any pressure on here at all. score is getting a little lopsided on us here now. Didn't generate much offense there. Well, here might be our best wrestler. He's only a sophomore, but Weiler Lubeck, who's 138 pounds. And he's going to be wrestling Spencer Werlin, a sophomore also.
Let's come out of here with the bang, Weiler. Let's get some points on the board.
Must have got that lift from his uncle, his brother, I'm sorry. Rylan wrestled for the Badgers, and he was a state champ. Did you? I'm surprised he's not here. He graduated, used up his eligibility down there with the Badgers. And had some shoulders injury. As a matter of fact, he's having surgery again, I think, now yet.
Yeah, I think that's what he was in there for today. He was getting his shoulder checked out.
Yeah. This kid works hard. He's a good athlete, and he's got the Lubeck genes. He's going to be very good. Actually, he was our lone entrance in the state tournament last year. I've been in the wrestling room a lot, working on it in the new room, and he's nice, really nice. He stays after every night, works on his own, whether somebody else is there or not. That was a good attack. 30 seconds. Oh, and he held him here, too. So Lubeck leads 7-1 at 138 pounds, and he's going to defer, and Marshfield's going to choose down. That's tight.
I think we got this one in the bag, Coach.
Yeah, oh boy, he snugged him right up here. Boy, it's nice to see. We haven't had enough of that. Again, Lubeck, he's a good one, and we're glad he's on our side, and he's only a sophomore. So the score turned into 42-19. Which isn't pretty, but it's a little better than it was last year.
We got one more match here. Looks like it's going to be Caden Pierce, who's a junior, and Hunter Knudsen, who's a senior.
And Hunter's downside is he's not very good on his feet. And he's not fun to watch usually, but he does keep going, so.
You know who he reminds me of?
Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Wow. Oh boy. He's so flexible. Yeah, we get our head down so bad.
Hunter's in on a shot here. See if we can get a takedown. Let go of that ankle there.
Yeah, he didn't keep his head up at all. Well, there was no 2 yet. So that should have been 2-0 instead of 2-2. Keep that ankle, Hunter. 6-3 is the score. Ooh! Ah, thought he's gonna pull that head under, Patrick.
He can get it here. That's 2.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Short time, Hunter. We got 12 seconds here. See if we can run him out this whole period. Oh no.
You can't blink when Hunter's wrestling. Because that's.
Careful out of that.
I didn't think there was enough time to even give it, but he evidently did.
Must have sucked that.
Yeah, we lost 4 points right there at the end of that period. How they're going to let him go.
Here is kind of wising up. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if he'll want to be on the mat here with Hunter. That's his best spot.
Oh boy.
Oh. He's hung up in here now.
Yeah. Got both arms hung up. Come on, ref. This might be potentially dangerous here. Where's his other arm? Trouble now. And that's the match. Caden Pierce gets a pin over Hunter Knudsen at 145 pounds. And I don't know, not a whole lot to say. They were a better team. I think we scrapped a lot harder than we did last year. And where we needed some bonus points, we didn't get them, and we lost some close matches. And I don't know what else to say about that. We fought pretty hard.
Yeah,
and came up short.
I'm real pleased with the fight that I saw from a lot of the guys.
Yeah, that's I guess that's the positive thing. Positive
fight. You can teach someone how to wrestle. You can't teach the one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real. That's really so. Yeah. That's the name of it. The best we could have hoped for in that duel was to keep it close. I think sometimes you got to look at reality, and reality is they were better, and they're a pretty young team too yet. They got 1, 2, 3 seniors, 4 seniors. Oh, no. Yeah, not enough. And so there's not a lot more we can say about that. I think we're better than we were. We're still 2-1 in the Valley, 3-1 overall, and I guess all I can say is Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you, Patrick, and good luck down at the Midlands tournament. And we're going to kind of try and get Scott Bennett up here and talk to us a little bit. So again, from the Lincoln Fieldhouse, we're saying so long and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Coach.
Fieldhouse with the Marshfield Lincoln duel, and the Raiders came up the short end of a 48-19 score here, and Scott Bennett has stopped up here, and he's going to give us his feelings about the duel.
Well, obviously, we thought we had a shot to be more competitive than we were. We were competitive in a number of matches. Thought we really had a chance to win 9 matches. We ended up winning again 4. I think we went 4. Started out at 52 and really thought we could win it. We had won that 3 times last year. We lost 1, and obviously we got behind that.
We had to win that match.
Yeah, and that kind of took the wind out of our sails right away. That second period takedown right at the end hurt us when we went down 3-1. So, and then Cody came out, and we missed a tack by 2 points. I think he wrestled okay in that one. Just we needed to hopefully pick up another point or 2 in that one. And AJ wrestled good, I thought, at 70. He wrestled really hard against a kid that's way better than he is.
He wrestles hard.
And he gave us what he had, and he was, you can only fight so long, and he finally got hung up. And Rogers' match was a disappointment. That was one we had to win too, just like Bird's, and we had the lead in that one. And
had a nice takedown.
Yeah, and then just ran, didn't have any more offense after a while, and got rode out there at the end, and that was a match we had to win. So at that point, we already lost 2. We needed to win, and and that gets us from having 4 wins to 6 wins. All of a sudden, we're halfway to getting closer to splitting matches. And then up top, Lane was overmatched with Mitchell. I think Mitchell was ranked 4th in the state, and then we forfeit 2. And then Damien comes back, gets a win. Didn't wrestle very good on his feet, but he ground out position. Finally got a pin, but we just had to open up more in that one. Just to get our life going a little bit. And then Kale, I think, had a shot to win that match. We thought we could win it. Kind of got out of hand. We got hung up on our back, and that's.
There was a little scrambling there. He was coming out the back door.
Yeah.
And turned in and got put to his back.
Yeah, we gave up 5 there, and then that in a toss-up match, you give up 5, you're probably not going to win that match.
Right.
So that was another one. We thought we could win. So there's our 7th win, and then Alistair picks up a win. I don't know how he got that turn in there. I thought he was going.
Alistair is pretty tough. He's really strong, huh?
Yeah, and that's what he is. And I kind of wore that guy down, and we made the right call in the 3rd period by going to the throat and got taken down, and we win that match. Then Ryan, I think, really thought we'd win that match with Ryan, and the freshman Youngman showed up there when he started. Started to bring it on him, and he kind of broke on us out there.
Walked into that cradle off that near side leg stand up too many times.
First takedown too, so we had the first takedown.
Yeah.
I think it was a beat him on our feet, and just got out tough. What happened? A guy that was tougher than him, we roughed him up, and we finally got hung up in a spot we couldn't get out of. I mean, that happens when you get freshmen in the lineup. They're going to be up and down.
Yeah.
Ryan had a great weekend last weekend, and this wasn't one of his better matches. We did have a choice, and we would. I think we could have picked up another win. We were planning on. We had the coin flip to do it. We were going to move Hamill up to 38. I think we beat that guy Hamill. Then we had some Weiler up 45 runs to Pierce, and we picked up 3 wins. We had a forfeit basically on the match to do it, and we were ready for it. I know we could have picked up a win, but the truth was, Zach didn't have to lose to Knavel neither. We were in that match, didn't have to lose it, and Weiler gets the win. And Hunter's always dangerous. You never know. He almost come up on top right away the first time, but for him, he can't rely on that stuff like he's starting to do, and that works on guys that aren't very good once, and then after that it doesn't work, and that's what happened here. He almost hung the guy up once, and after that he kind of got beat up. So.
Well, eventually in tough matches you got to have good defense, and I think that hurt us in a couple of matches tonight.
Yeah, they're good. They really are. That's why they're ranked number 7 in the state, and we're not in the rankings yet. was a lot of years when there was a lot of teams thought they had a chance to beat us, and then we'd win the toss-up matches. Last week we won the toss-up. Tonight we lost the toss-ups in most cases.
You and I have talked about that before. Realistically, we can be the second best team in the conference.
Yeah, I think we are the second best team. We just got to prove it on the mat now. We got 3 more conference duels after Christmas, and any one of them we could win, and any one of them we could lose. We're giving up 12 up top, and so then the rest of your guys got to not have a bad match. And we had a couple not so good matches tonight, and went from a match that was, I think we could have. I don't know if we could have beat them just because of the bonus point situation, but I do think we could have made it competitive. If we pick up those other wins, and all of a sudden, we minus a dozen from them, and we pick up, 8, 9, 10 points in there, and all of a sudden, we make it at least competitive. We lost that. 2 of the first couple we had to win, and then we were behind the whole time. So.
Yeah, and the concern for me is watching Berg, who is very good, but he's loose with his points. He's loose with his defense, and you want to win the tough, hard matches, you got to have defense.
Yeah, he got taken down to one shot. We shot, tried shooting a double, and ended up on his knees, and the defense. It was an offensive shot that we got turned the garbage on us in a hurry. Last year we beat Hurdle 3 times and didn't win when we had to. So, these matches are learning experiences. A guy like Berg's got losses now this year. He didn't have them last year. He's cruising undefeated, and it cost him in the end. These tough matches are going to give us wins later on.
Well, and he and Hurdle are going to meet a few times yet.
Yeah, 4, probably conference regional second.
Yeah.
So that'll be the fourth meeting, and last year we won 2 few. So hopefully we turn this back around with them.
Pretty good early season. We're 3-1. Finished really good in a couple tournaments. So we're going to kind of wrap up this year over in Eau Claire. So tell us a little about that tournament over there.
We get 5 duels over there. Don't know a lot about it. We get put in a pool, and then you either go 3-0 or 2-1 or whatever that is, and then you end up in a pool, I guess, and then we go wrestle some more. 4 teams from Minnesota. I don't know that they're ranked teams or anything. They're teams from over there, and then Menominee Falls is up there, and maybe a couple other teams. I think it's a tournament we can win, and we're going to get 5 duels. We're going to try to get healed up. We're actually banged up pretty good right now.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Some time off, heal up, and if we pick up some wins up there, go 4-1, 5-0 up there, we're kind of back. Truth was, going into the season, this wasn't, goal is try to get in the top couple in the valley, and we still have that goal out there. The goal is to win all our duels from here forward, and obviously, we're in a situation to win a bunch. So
yeah,
that's where we're at. We're better than we were. We get better every night. Tonight was maybe a little bit of a letdown, but these kids are they're going to work. We're going to come back. So.
Well, that's reality. The reality is we're a pretty young, inexperienced team, and we were definitely the underdogs here. But it was good. It was good. We broke in a new mat. Hopefully, that's the last loss we have on it for a while. I don't know if you knew it or not, but one of our old wrestlers, Patrick Spray, who wrestles for the Badgers, was up here, and he helped me out on the other mic. And who else was at this table but your son, Brock? So it was kind of nice having those kids home, for Christmas now a little bit, and we got to get that team healed up now.
Yep. So, all right. Well, thanks for doing it. We're gonna try to get out of here tonight.
Okay, Megan, thank you for doing this, and we'll see you up in Eau Claire. Bye-bye.